Hi there, it's Ken with Roguedeckbuilder.com, here with some Gatecrash brews that I am messing around with. This one revolves around Immortal Servitude. Ever since this card was spoiled, I've been so excited to try and play it, as it is very similar to a deck that, or a card that I'm quite fond of in Proclamation of Rebirth. And it is a little bit slower than proc, just by one turn though, but you can actually get more than 3 targets for one more mana. So this is my 1-drop Immortal Servitude deck that I'm just messing around with. I can't even find people to sell these right now, so I'm waiting on the Boros Elites and the Immortal Servitudes. Hopefully by the end of tomorrow or tonight, the vendors will actually have enough of these, and I can pick them up for cheap, and then we can play this deck here. So once again, what it revolves around is just a bunch of 1-drops. And I decided just to go Boros colors. I did originally go black for all the 1 zombies, the Diregraph and the Grave Crawlers, but I decided that Boros was strong enough as going down to 18 lands that Boros would be so much stronger with Caverns of Souls, just as a fixer, not for the counter ability. And as most everything in here is humans. That is why I cut the red down to just the Stone Knights and Vexing Devils and not the nobles, just so I could have more things trigger this Champion the Parish. So the whole idea of this is to get a bunch of 1s into your graveyard, and then Immortal Servitude for a 1, and the next turn you'll probably have, Boros Elites, Champion the Parish, that are quite big, and Vexing Devils that come back into play, and they have to have the option as well to spend another 4 life to eat the Vexing Devils. So anyway, let's go to the deck tech here. Of course, the Cacklers are auto-includes. 2/2s for 1 is awesome. They're one of your better 1-drops. I guess I could go in replace if it go Reckless Waif. It is another human, but it's just a 1/1, and this is a guaranteed 2/2. I mean, yes, the Reckless Waif could become a 3/2. That's something I could definitely mess around with, maybe instead of Stone Knight. But Stone Knight's a human as well. I could do that instead of Judge's Familiar. The reason why I put Judge's Familiar in here is I do think that they're quite powerful with the sack ability, as I am going to get them back with Immortal Servitude. So I could easily expend their sack. The opponent has to play around them. It's kind of like a mini Thalia at times, and can help me get my combo out. Of course, Vexing Devils are an auto-include. The 4 life, they can't be paying that over and over and over. I guess this hand is, this deck is a little bit weak because it does have to have Immortal Servitude to work, and it's just a 4 of in the deck. But with Faithless Lootings and Reforge the Soul, I think that I can have enough ways to dig to get it. I could decide to go like Thought Scour, but with Thought Scour and a couple other the cards I was thinking of, if Immortal Servitude goes in the graveyard, you're pretty much screwed. So I need this in my hand, and Faithless Looting allows me to do that. I am trying out to Reforge the Soul. There wasn't really any other cards that I could think of that could loot very well. Reforge the Soul is a better choice. A 3rd turn Miracle, Reforge the Soul, empty your hand, draw, get rid of any of the excess lands or whatever, and then draw into Immortal Servitude. Seems like the right play here. Again, Boros Elite is one of the better 1-drops. Cathedral Sanctifier is another one of the better 1-drops. It'll help us get there, help us stall. And Champion of the Parish, of course, is our combo piece. It should be like play his 4th turn, it could be like a 6/6 or something by the time if everything triggers perfectly. Slayer's Stronghold to give any of our 1-drops haste. Therefore, turns are basically into 3-drops. So a 3/1 for 3 isn't too shabby with Slayer's Stronghold. I could be tempted to play a few more of these. Go on to the sideboard. I'm just musing around with this. I've got a Mountain and a Plains to go up to 20 land count if I go the Burn of the Stake route. I'm thinking that the Battle Hymn Burn of the Stake might actually work very well in this deck. So again, throw a ton of creatures in the graveyard, Immortal Servitude. Say this would be like a 6th turn. So 4th turn, Immortal Servitude, Battle Hymn Burn of the Stake. Could be another win condition. I'm not expecting this deck to be incredibly competitive. It's more of a fun deck. It's something that, just testing my brewing skills. It's something to change the pace up. Standard is pretty bad right now as far as the diversity goes. It seems like it's all Gruul and Naya decks. A few Boros decks and red deck wins here and there. But we seem to be very pigeonholed as of now that everyone is just running these very hyper aggressive decks that kill usually turn 3, 4, 5 with the Blood Rush cards, or like Boros Reckoner is extremely powerful right now. And even you still see red deck wins and Rakdos aggro as well. I'm sure UWR Flash will make a comeback. This deck could definitely be a problem for UWR Flash, as it's got more win conditions in the sideboard. But again, this is more of a fun deck. This is my first experiment with Immortal Servitude. Immortal Servitude 1, I like to call it, as it's the 1 drops. This is Kevin from Roguedeckbuilder.com. As soon as I get these cards, I will test it. Thanks for watching.